Hi, and welcome to how to auto-provision Panasonic phone video tutorial. In this video, we will use Panasonic KX-UTG300B to demonstrate the auto-provisioning. However, the same procedure can be used for other Panasonic phones, as it is very similar. Easiest way to auto-provision your phone is through the phone web interface. To access it, you will need to enable the phone web interface inside your phone, and you will need your phone IP address. To enable the phone web interface, go to Phone Settings menu, and under Network Settings menu, make sure that Embed Web option is set to On. Next, go back to Phone Settings menu and select Information Display. And under IP field, you will see your phone IP address. Enter the address in your browser and use your login credentials. If you haven't changed default Panasonic login credentials, enter admin for a username and admin pass as a password. Once logged in, the first thing you need to do is to reset your phone to factory settings. Unless your phone is brand new and is currently set to factory settings, then you don't have to do this step. Otherwise, under Maintenance menu, select Reset and Restart submenu, and under Factory Reset section, click on the Reset button. It will take a minute for your phone to reset and reboot. When done, you will need to go back to Phone Settings menu, and under Network Settings, you will need again to set Embed Web option to On. Next, you will need to check your firmware. It is important that your phone is loaded with the appropriate firmware version. Different models may require different firmware versions. You can look up which version is supported for your device at wiki.bicomsystems.com/UADs to check which version of the firmware you have currently installed. Inside the phone web interface, navigate to Status menu. Your firmware version will be displayed under Version Information section. If you have trouble installing the firmware, please contact Bicom support team. Next, you will have to adjust UAD settings, create the extension, and register your phone. Inside the tenant settings, under Auto Provisioning section, enter the username and password for provisioning server. Remember this as you will need it later in this tutorial. Once done, click Save to apply the settings. Next, select the desired tenant, and under Tenant Settings menu, navigate to UAD. Find your device and open the Device Edit options. Make sure that under General section, Status is set to Active, and that under Auto Provisioning section, Auto Provisioning and DHCP is set to Yes. Once done, click Save to apply the settings. Next, under Extensions menu, click on the Add Extension. Select your device from UAD list, and under Location, set Remote. Click Next Step button, specify the extension name and email. Select the department, and under MAC, enter the MAC address of the phone. You can find the MAC address on the back of your phone, and also inside the phone web interface. Under Status menu, navigate to Network Status submenu, and your MAC address will be displayed at the top of Network Status section. Once you have entered MAC address, click Save to apply the settings. This completes all the settings you need to do inside of PBXware. Next, you will need to register your Panasonic phone by setting up the provisioning server. Go back to your phone web interface, and under Maintenance menu, navigate to Provisioning Maintenance submenu. Make sure that Enable Provisioning option is set to Yes, and under Server Address, enter the full URL of your provisioning server, /prov. Under Authentication ID field, enter your provisioning server username, and under Authentication Password, enter your provisioning server password. Once done, at the bottom, click on the Save button to save your settings. If you have done everything correctly, your phone will restart, and once it's finished rebooting, you should have successfully registered your phone to PBXware. Thank you for watching this video, and if you need more help, be sure to visit Bicom Systems Wikimedia page.